Alright, we're back. We're back in the final numbered chapter. Nortia Province, northern area, skies above the Isengard range. So we're in, starting up chapter 4. Yeah, I feel like each of the chapters are about 10 hours long. Imperial family's high-speed cruiser, Courageous. So what'd you think about that?
I did not expect for us to lose our bro.
Our other bro. Well, we actually... Given that scene, we actually lose 3 members of the upper class we hanged out with in the first 2 games. Because we find out that Crow is dead and his fucking body's walking around. Angelica figures that out. And she gets shot by George. So we lost 3 of our upperclassmen.
Did we ever find out about this?
We lost 3 of our upperclassmen.
No.
I'm not gonna fucking spoil shit.
We are now over the western part of the Isengard mountain range. Estimated arrival in Heimdall is 1410.
Maintain current course and speed.
Thanks, Tager.
Once we reach Ulster, adjust course to run parallel to the railroad.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I just can't hear him as anything but Iron Tager.
You have my thanks, Your Grace. Your assistance this past week has been invaluable.
Think nothing of it. This is the Crimson Wing's job, after all. I've no doubt your first bout of field exercises in Northumbria saw you even busier than I. It is I who should be thanking you for your hard work.
To be honest, I'm having a difficult time deciding how to proceed as a teacher.
Yeah, because your student is a dick.
Perhaps that is a sign of General Craig's influence. I would advise you to follow your own convictions for the time being.
So, you know the super youngest of the princes, the Crown Prince Cedric?
Okay.
From the second game, who got kidnapped and tried to force to become the Demon King person thing?
Yeah, okay.
He grows up to be, like, he's a just absolute dickhead in this game.
That way, you may...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Instructor. There
Should have
you
been
are.
the Demon Lord then, I guess.
Yeah, he even looks like a dick. This is him right here.
Cadet Arner.
Greetings, my lord.
Seeing it up close, the Courageous is truly amazing. And though it was barely used during the Civil War, its main cannon is certainly impressive as well. Perhaps we should consider deploying a number of cruisers to match our fleet of battleships.
Cadet.
It is true that during an emergency, such power may prove beneficial. Learning when to use one's power and when to refrain is an important lesson. If that is the lesson your field exercises have taught you, then I'd say it is safe to declare them a success.
Yes, of course.
See, he even sounds like a dick.
My thanks, Captain Arcade. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you luck patrolling the summer festival alongside my older brother.
I fucking hate you, Cedric. I hate you, Cedric. He's such a dick. Alright, now we're back to happy time music, because it's the start of more school time, at the start of the chapter. Everything's just so lighthearted at the start of the chapter, and then everything's just so heavy-handed at the end of every chapter. We're just left with so many questions and, like, no answers. Like following after ghosts?
Damn it! How many times have they slipped away like that now? There's no end to it!
We need help from the Intelligence Division or the RMP.
Who knows what's going on?
Man, it'd be nice if all we had to deal with are those half-wits. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Spread out and lay low until the appointed time. Be sure you've got your Ramdas ready to use.
Roger. Recommencing mission. Red flowers?
You should know about the red Pleroma grass. That's bad.
I don't think so. There's no end to them. The eyes which served as the vessel for the bringer of miracles. But when the flame consumed the mirage, the fairy tale became that of the Empire. So as a professional, how do you intend to intervene?
Oh, was I that obvious?
It's another instructor.
To be perfectly honest, I'm having a bit of trouble finding a lead.
He was our history professor.
I was hoping we could work together as friends and colleagues and have ourselves a little information exchange.
But he's also super important in the
I
church.
could even help you bury the hatchet with the elder of your clan, perhaps?
That's right. You have an agreement with her, don't you? Well, I'll consider your offer. However, I ask that you play nice from now on, Mr. Former History Instructor. Or should I say, Second Dominion Thomas Lysander the Partitioner.
The Dominions are something we learn about more in depth in the third Trails in the Sky game. But they're essentially like super duper soldiers of the church. Like, kind of as strong as like the Ouroboros' enforcers, but of the church. You know?
I see.
And our former history instructor was one of them in disguise.
Da-da-da.
He was our history instructor, but he was disguised our history instructor because he is the Second Dominion. He is one hell of a bower. That's such a lovely garden. What a terrible job, just literally standing there for who knows how many hours a day, every day, not doing anything, just standing there making sure people don't die. Yep, we're already freaking a million years into this video, and it's literally just been talky bits. We're already 10 minutes into this particular video.
I would not have expected that Olivert would be missing the party like this.
It is unfortunate, yet understandable, given the current situation. With the Crimson Wings safeguarding Heimdall's skies, I'm sure the citizens will feel at ease.
Yes, but I can't help but feel bad for him. I wonder if he's been upset over Cedric's actions of late.
Yes, your youngest son is a dick.
Olivert isn't the type to let that get to him. You should know this as well as I.
No, you're right. He was only a young boy when he lost his mother and was adopted into the Imperial family. I would have understood if he hadn't accepted me, given his early life. But he gladly welcomed me as his stepmother and was truly happy when Alphen and Cedric were born.
Yeah, Olivert's fucking cool. I love Olivert. Olivert's the man.
Yes, that is the virtue he possesses. It's easy to believe he has friends not simply across Erebonia, but the entire continent.
Yes. However, recently, even though Cedric once looked up to his older brother, he...
Pardon me, Your Majesty. Chancellor Osborne would like an audience.
Very well. Send him in.
Empress Priscilla's pretty great. I like the name. Priscilla's such a good name. It's got Pris right in there.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
My apologies for interrupting, my liege. You as well, Lady Priscilla.
I also love the name Cecilia.
No. It's quite all right. I shall excuse myself now.
She seems to have some worries about the prince.
You shut the fuck up, Osborne. You are like the worst.
It is to be expected, so long as she sees things differently from you.
Understood.
What did you want to talk about, old man?
In any event, it seems things are beginning to line up with what was written in the records.
Yes, though we set the timing for the Civil War ourselves. By this point, however, the ending is all but decided.
So the Emperor knows a little bit more about what's going on about behind the scenes and the stuff and the things as well.
But are you certain this is all right? Leaving everything in my hands?
As I told you 14 years ago, if there truly is no other way to avoid this end, then I shall leave it all to you.
Some Emperor.
It may place a great burden on my sons, but could not the same be said of you?
Yes, my liege.
So I don't know if you remember at the end of the second game, but that's Reen's papa.
Oh.
Osborne is Reen's bio
Oh yeah,
dad.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, jerk.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
like him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the
he's
villain.
dead.
He's the
he's
villain.
dead.
It would be kind of weird if you didn't like him, or if you liked
Yeah,
him.
that's right. He's,
Hey,
that's
happy
it.
birthday!
That's it.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Eh? Eh?
Oh,
Happy birthday!
I guess so.
Skip.
It took me there. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Skip. Yeah. Wow, you were way far back there.
A little bit, yeah.
With July, summer was in full swing and leaves. Yeah, skipped right over my birthday. However, with Thor's move back towards being a traditional military academy, no summer uniforms were given out. Students at both the main and branch campuses were only allowed to remove their inner lining from their normal uniforms. As students across both campuses were wilting under the sun's harsh rays, A certain event was about to take place that would bring them all together. And 15 minutes into the video, and we're still just talky bits. 4th period, Erebonian History. Yeah, Reen's a history instructor. Up till now, we've covered an overview of the time period from the Great Collapse to the modern era, but starting this week, we'll be taking a more in-depth look at certain key individuals. We'll start with Drycles Raisay Arnor, father of the Imperial Renaissance. 250 years ago, he brought the War of the Alliance to a close, ushering us into the modern era. Though he was born as a third prince of Emperor Valius V, he was born out of wedlock and ended up abdicating his status and wandering the Empire. He found himself at the edge of the Empire, the Nord Highlands. There he was welcomed by the nomadic tribes and spent a few years with them. Meanwhile, the Empire's mainland had been plunged into a bloody civil war. Originally, he had no interest in the throne, but once he saw the toll the war was taking on his country, he decided to put an end to it. He started with only 17 followers, 16 Nord warriors, who decided to join him and his confidant, the Knight Roland. Half a year later, though, Prince Drycles would have a fateful encounter in the southeast of the Empire, Legram. The daughter of a count and leader of the Eisenritter, Leanne Sandlot, the hero otherwise known as the Lance Maiden.
I have a question. Was that person you and the other instructors fought the real Saint Leanne?
We don't know. Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. Saint Leanne is a legendary knight. There's no way it was actually her, but I heard the fight was intense. Well, instructor?
Without a doubt. She was tremendously strong, and that aura of hers certainly seemed real. But it's possible one of Ouroboros' members is just posing as her.
Yes, but it's also possible she got brought back from the dead like Fee's adopted father, Jaeger King.
Let's put that aside for now, though.
Don't be stingy.
By the way, 254 years ago today, on July 4th, the War of the Lions came to an end. Happy birthday. Now keep in mind the test will cover the events from just before to just after the War of the Lions. So make sure to review that time period thoroughly. I hate to admit it, but he really is good at teaching. Well, to be fair, he himself was a student just last year. I heard his grades were pretty high, too. He looks great in glasses, too. Reen should just get with Muse and his little sister and the princess already and just call it a day.
No.
What do you mean, no?
What I said, no.
There's only a 4-year age gap between Reen and Muse.
It's fine. Still no.
I know it's fine. That's why I said it. Anyway,
I said still.
Our 4 days of midterms will begin tomorrow. General studies, military science, arts, information processing, combat technique. There will be a lot to cover, so good luck. Ew, you rattled those all off like it'll be easy. No way all that is going to be easy. I suppose we'll simply have to trust in everything we've learned thus far. By the by, a little birdie told me the contents of our exams and the schedule will match with that of the main campus. I wonder, will our grades be posted alongside theirs? That's right, both individual scores and class averages will be posted at both campuses. So it should be worth your time to study, wouldn't you agree? It's so blatant. So you're going to make us compete. And our little crown prince is going to be handed first place on a silver platter, yeah? I can totally see that happening. No, that won't happen. In the past, Thors was split up into nobles and commoners, but grading has always been done fairly. The instructors I know at the main campus wouldn't let grades be tampered with like that. So, at the very least, the exams will be a level playing field. If you say so. What a dick! There will also be a little reward waiting for you guys once the exams are over. You'll have a free day this weekend to look forward to, so give the exams your all. I'll be giving the exams for Erebonian history and combat technique, so please ask me anything you're confused about before tomorrow. All preparations for the exams have been completed. Grades will be posted alongside the main campus, but I don't expect there to be problems. Our curriculum should be in sync thanks to the OrbitalNet. It's great that we were able to work with the main campus instructors to come up with the exam questions. All that's left is for the students themselves to show us what they've got. Jaeger Corps have been confirmed retreating from the Empire since last month's field exercises, and according to the Intelligence Division, it would appear that the Society has withdrawn as well. I see. Well, if that's true, it's great news, but maybe we can stop being fully clenched all the time now. We cannot let our guards down completely, but for the time being, we can at least allow them to be just students. Take care not to disclose any information regarding exam questions, but feel free to clarify any questions the students have. Be a simple guiding hand in their studies. I say let's let him cheat. Looks like big bad Mr. Michael has really toned it down. He's always been very serious and responsible, but it seems like he's thinking with the students in mind recently. Let's do our best to be as much help to the students as we can today. Right, we've still got some time before the school closes for the day. Well then, let's split up, gang. Ruh-roh! I'll go with Velma and Daphne. Shaggy, Scooby, you take that way. That's how it always goes, too. It's fucking Shaggy and Scooby are always alone. The exams will be held over the next 4 days, and then this Sunday is a free day. Our location for the next field exercises will be announced, too, so it's going to be a busy few days. Looks like everyone's working together to brush up on their weak subjects. I guess I'll make my rounds and talk to any students who look like they're having a tough time. That aside... Ouroboros and the Black Workshop. I wonder if the principal and the professor know anything about them. Today is a free day before the exam. Talk to specific characters today to trigger study events. The main story will progress after you've seen all the key events and used up your studying points. Okay. We got... So... Let's see if there's any side quests to do. Firstest and foremostest. Yeah, there is. Okay, firstest and foremostest. Ladies, are you helping these two study, Toa? Yep, sure am. These two are both a little worried about questions on politics, not to mention all the recent changes in the political landscape. The dissolution of the House of Representatives and the House of Peers, the establishment of the Central Deet, and the 8 Metropolis Plan. It all sounds like some foreign language. I feel your pain. If you have time, would you mind helping us out, Reen? There's only so much I can cover on my own. Yeah, sure thing. Reen helped Toa give the students advice on political ethics. Ooh, Toa, play cards with me. Wait. Toa, play cards with me. Maya, play cards with me. A match, is it? Very well. You know, play cards with me. Fuck studying. Play Magic with me.
Let's begin.
Great teacher here. 10 out of 10. Fucking 10 out of 10 teaching right here. Studying for midterms? Nah. Playing card games? Yeah. Oh, if you wound me, madam. Don't worry, Maya. I'll make this match quick so you can get back to your studies. Alright, you gotta kill me in this turn, Maya. Oh, unfortunate. Looks like it's back to the books for you.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, get your ass back to work. Shouldn't be wasting time playing card games. Oh, Instructor Reen. You all studying for the test together? Yeah, we're going over things subject by subject and teaching each other the ones we know best. My specialty is the medical field. Leave survival skills to me. And finally, I'm in charge of physics. Sounds like you guys got a good system going on here. Well, if that was everything on the exams, then yes, but we're having some trouble with history. Well, guess that's where I come in. Here, let me take a look. Yay, thank you. I guess it never hurts to ask. Thanks for your help. Reen gave the students some advice on history. Go through the door, Reen. Like, even when I finally gain control of my character, it's still just to do more talking. And 26 minutes into the video. Are you two studying orbital technology? For now, yes. I'm going to teach Tita about military science, and she's teaching me about ordnance. I see. Well, it doesn't sound like there's much I can help with here. Actually, regarding the uses of orbital AEDs, if you don't mind, could we get a brief overview? I had some questions about its use outside of just basic operation. Oh yeah, I was curious about that too. Well, that I can help with. Leave it to me. Yay, thank you. My thanks. Reen gave advice on using technology in combat situations. Give me all of the AP so I can get all of the things. Alright. Who should I spend time tutoring privately?
Oh no.
Because I only have, if you look in the upper left, I only have 3 points to tutor with.
Oh, I see that. Whoever you want. I don't know.
Note that down. Creating clean water during a disaster. Prepare container. Bottom cloth. Pack. Charcoal, sand, pebbles. Prepare bottom cloth, charcoal, sand, pebbles. Note that down. Like legit note that down.
Oh.
Yeah, like legit. Like
down?
Legit note that down. Because that's actually going to be a question on the midterms that are coming up. Like, I'm actually going to have to answer questions about the things that have been gone over throughout the school year. And books that I find.
Charcoal.
Charcoal sampleable.
Okay.
Hey, Valerie, what's up? Valerie, what are you doing here? Is there a problem? No, I was just wondering why you weren't studying for the exams. Everyone else has gotten together and started studying their weakest subjects. Must I do the same thing as everyone else? Besides, exams are for measuring your average knowledge. If you cram the day before, it's not a proper measurement. Well, I suppose, but I thought that Valerie had opened up a little since we first got here. But I guess she's still just as aloof as ever. Oh yeah, you joined the Modern Music Club, right? How's that been going? Well, that reaction says it all. Are you having some trouble with the club? Let's say I am. What does it matter to you? I'd appreciate if you quit prying into my personal matters. I've got nothing to talk with you about. Is that so? Well, we're going to help you out anyway because I want the loot. As a teacher, I can't let whatever problem she's having continue. I'll talk to the other members of her club first. Pablo and Gustav. Talk to me, Gustav. Hey, Gustav, can we talk? Instructor Reen, what is it? I want to ask you about Valerie. Did something happen in the Modern Music Club? Well, it seems like Pablo and Valerie got into a fight over something. Valerie hasn't shown up to practice since then. Somehow I knew this would happen eventually. Why's that? Well, Valerie's the kind of person who shies away from the spotlight. Not because of her personality, but because more of her upbringing. Oh? Valerie's always seemed to carry herself like a noble. Sometimes she almost reminds me of Muse and Tatiana. Yeah, I got that same impression from her. Nobles are extremely rare in Northumbria these days. I wonder if she grew up being resented by those around her. It's possible. But this is all just speculation. Good point. I need to ask her about it directly. Thank you, Gustav. That was a big help. Oh, don't mention it. I didn't actually do that much. Okay, now I see what's going on. I should go talk to Pablo next. Pablo! His fat ass just stuffing his face in the cafeteria without a care in the damn world. Talk to me, Randy. Hey, Reen. Oh, hello, Randy. Are you teaching military studies? Yeah, well, Sydney was about to head out. Geez, he's still got potential. Kids shouldn't give up so easily. I was planning on studying some more tonight. I just figured I should relax a bit first. He's lying. You better just give in. He's offering to lend you a hand. Just say aye and be done with it. Fine. Randy, would it be alright if I help too? We may need to get a little rough with Sydney. Oh yeah, sounds great to me. Why do these things always? Reen and Randy gave the students advice on military studies. Pablo, talk to me. What's going on, Pabby? Hey, Pablo. Oh, hey, Instructor Reen. Can I help you with something? I wanted to ask you about Valerie. I heard you got into a big fight with her. Argument got way out of hand. We haven't talked since. How did it start? I asked her to be on vocals. Vocals? Aye, she never sings in front of people. But I've heard her sing to herself a few times, and her voice is just too good. So I asked her to take over on vocals, even just once, you know? She wasn't having it, though. I got a wee bit pissed, and next thing you know, we were going at it. I see. I know she doesn't want to be in the spotlight, but I just think it'd be such a big waste of the talent if she didn't. I know I went overboard myself, though. Problem is, I cannot figure out how to make things right. Yeah, I'm going to talk to her one more time. Can you wait a little longer? Instructor Reen? Cheers. I appreciate. I think I got a better grasp on the situation now. I should probably go talk with Valerie once final. Alright. Back to the top of the roof. Roof tip. Instructor Schwarzer, are you still here? Yeah, I talked with Pablo and Gustav. I think you should find a way to make up with Pablo. You're such a busybody. Well, if it were just a normal argument, I wouldn't step in like this, but it seems like there's something you've been bottling up. Bottling up? Yeah, I'm sure you'll deny it, but you want to be on vocals more than anyone, don't you? That's not true. Well, sorry if I am being a busybody, but you're from a noble family in Northumbria, right? So what if I am? It's just that if that were the case, I can imagine the circumstances you must have endured. Heh, well, you're not wrong there. Back when Northumbria was still a principality, the nobility system was still in place. After the Northumbrian disaster, the government was remade and the nobility abolished, though they kept their wealth to some extent. In a poor country like ours, children born into wealth and comfort were, of course, victims of envy and spite. Valerie. And on top of that, I have another secret. The truth is, my family is related to the former Grand Prince of Northumbria, Balmund. The former Grand Prince? I'm sure you know the story. You're a history teacher, after all. Grand Prince Balmund, the traitorous ruler who fled Northumbria during the disaster 28 years ago. Apparently, any family with connection to him is a family of devils, mine included. How could they say such a thing? I came here intending to keep that a secret, but I don't care anymore. Anyway, it's probably best you not get involved with a devil. So please, Instructor, just leave me be. I can't do that. Pablo! Gustav! Valerie, how come you didn't tell me sooner? It's just no fair for someone who's done nothing wrong to be treated like that. Hey! How long were you two here? We were here pretty much the whole time. Sorry. Pablo and I were just worried, though. This school is just full of busybodies. But fine, I'll let you two know as well. Nothing good will come from associating with me, so... Don't be daft! Huh? Yeah, hearing that stuff even made me angry. Family of devils? None of that matters in the world of rock! Aye, come to think of it, it might even come in handy. Rock's all about soul. Your upbringing doesn't have anything to do with it. Here, Valerie, it's about time you quit bottling it all up. Take those emotions and light a fire to them. Let them blow right up! He means they want to play some rock music with you now. Alright, then I'll go get the key to the art room. Hey, you got me, Instructor Reed. Hey, what are you? We're doing it. We're saving the lives. With the power of soul. How did it end up like this? No use whining about it. Yeah, you just got to do it. I know. Screw it. This is more like pop than rock.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Still good to dance to, though.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. Your music was almost entrancing. I'd say it was pretty darn close to professional sounding.
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
It'll get him everywhere. No need to be shy. That was square 1,000 times better than any lyrics that'd fall off my gob. So from now on, you'll be focusing on vocals. Is that alright with you, Valerie?
Fine, whatever.
I guess it's too late for me to back out anymore anyway. The secret's out now. Does that mean you'll agree to it? Yeah, I give up. Yes! Get in there! I get the feeling things are only going to get more fun from here on. Alright. But that more fun is going to come next time. Until then, everybody.